Hello, 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 and hold on a second. There we go. And there, so finally. What's up, everybody? My name's Nick, aka QZ Hawk, and we're back for another night of Star Ocean, the second story R. And I did a little bit of grinding, did a little bit of work on my team. You can see here on the screen my team currently looking a little extra right now with the stats. You know, I'm at max HP with 3 of the 4 team members getting there with Opera. But I've also got some equipment, including, and you may not have been able to hear me there for a second because my microphone dropped for no reason at all, but we've got some a little bit of grinding with some new equipment, mainly for my 4 main characters, Claude, Bowman, Reyna, and Opera. Starting with Claude, I've got the Eterna, his ultimate weapon. I mean, there's some people that claim it's not necessarily attack-wise his strongest. There is another sword that's stronger, but this one, just for pure power, but this one, what makes the Eterna so great is that when you attack, normally it, as it says there, it launches stars as additional attacks during normal attacks. We have our battlesuit, which we've had for quite a while, Mithril Shield, a Helmet of Odin, Plate Greaves, and then big thing here is the Ring of Might, which, if you don't recognize it, it is, what was it called? The Atlas Ring, I believe, in the original, which it does make you weaker to elementals, but it doubles your attack, which just makes Claude absolutely insanely busted. And then the Berserker Ring, which puts me in a constant state of rage, just making me stronger. So right now, Claude is just outputting insane amounts of damage. Bowman, I don't have his weapons yet. I'm getting there, but same thing, Berserker Ring, Ring of Might, and Opera has the same thing. Plus, I currently have the Pulse Clip for her, which I believe is her ultimate in this. We'll see. And then Reyna, I'm not sure if this is her ultimate either. I haven't really checked into it too much, but I haven't messed with her equipment a ton yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there with Reyna. She does what she needs to do, and there's no reason to really mess with her a whole lot. But it was mainly getting Claude, Bowman, and Opera to their max potential that I currently can. And I did a lot, like I said, I did a lot of grinding, and I'm not going to necessarily go over everything that I did, because I've decided after that I finish this playthrough, I'm going to kind of add a pre-recorded video afterwards with some of my tips and tricks and lessons learned throughout the playthrough, because, you know, I didn't play Star Ocean for over 10 years. I think I've said that many times, probably sound like a broken record at this point. And I wanted to kind of play through it with a fresh mind, and obviously I had forgotten quite a bit of mechanics, and through my playthrough I have relearned a lot of it, as well as doing a little bit of research to try to figure things out, especially with Claude, because I thought I had messed up my opportunity to get the Eterna, but luckily enough I was able to figure out a way to get it for him. But yeah, I stayed spoiler free from the story, because for the most part, I know what's going to happen, but who knows if they try to throw in some curveballs since this is a remake. But yeah, we'll be doing that tips and trick afterwards. But anyways, we are off to the Field of Might. And I can't remember if it was, whoops, I did not mean to get off. I cannot remember if it's this one over here I want to say it was. Yes, it is. Okay, the Field of Might.
Whoa!
The rune code!
This must be the Field of Might.
What a massive mountain! It's kind of cold, don't you think?
Whining about it won't change anything. Hang in there, people.
Easy quad. Alright, so we are at the entrance. I do want to make sure I don't really need to face very many weapons here. So I'm just gonna turn off scouting. Yeah, look for weapons. I had Welch set for it. I'm gonna shut it off even though I already have a bunch in here.
We can do this.
You'll get to see the Eterna. You see how all that extra damage just pops up all over itself? Yeah, that's the Eterna. It's hitting essentially 4 times every time Claude hits once. It almost makes his killer moves useless. Because his normal attacks just, the damage output from his normal attacks are significantly higher.
This is how you do it!
Alright. Show your strength. If you do, the path will open for you. Okay. Yeah, I don't quite remember exactly. I believe the Field of Might was like one of the most annoying ones to do in the old games, but we'll see.
That's one for us.
Easy win.
Whoa!
Most of these battles should go fairly quickly. Whoa. We're trapped. Is that a monster? If we defeat them, will we be able to escape? It's the Field of Might, so that's why we need to show our strength. Here we go. Sure, Claude.
We can do this. Shouldn't be any problem.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and especially, I can't remember, did I max his,
One for us. Easy peasy.
cannot recall if I maxed out his, hold on a second, his combat skill. Surpass damage limit, yeah I did. So Claude can just essentially do insane
We can do this.
damage. I mean, I've seen him do a couple attacks already that surpassed the 9,999 damage. But see there
Well, I'd
was
say
an
that's worth a
11,000.
10 out of 10.
I couldn't remember if I had maxed it out.
Oops, look out!
Yeah, I just don't really feel the need to do any
was
killer
easy.
moves anymore with him. It makes the battles a little quieter. Armor of the Ark, and it didn't pop up, so it must not be better for anybody. Really, who could potentially wear that? I don't have enough battle suits, by the way, for everybody, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, I saw it pop up. There it is. Armor of the Ark. A saintly woman, so it gives her plus guts, but significantly worse than what I currently have, so not too worried about it. What did I do? Deal total. Okay, just more full. Which is helpful because in the tips and tricks when I show off the fact that this remake gives you so much full, it makes it so easy to just grind. Or, I shouldn't even say grind, it's just like to max your character, or okay, level up your characters
Rest in
super
peace.
fast. Which I'm 100% fine with, by the way. It makes it, using the game mechanics to do the things that I've done is awesome.
Well, I'd say that's
You know,
worth
you
a 10 out of 10.
could play through this game super vanilla and be fine, or you can. Hey, hold on, it's gonna say something. We did it. Now we can escape. But you can also just kind of make it a little bit easier on you by doing a little bit of extra work and fully understanding the game mechanics, which that's where the tips and tricks and lessons learned video is going to come from.
Don't underestimate them.
Just blow through all of these.
That was easier than I thought.
Now in the original PlayStation version, I believe the Eterna wasn't quite as good because
We can do this.
back then your normal attacks were just like that. Like this was your normal attack. It was one swipe. But now that you can do a combo of up to 4 attacks, it makes it significantly better. And that's why I said that there's kind of a, you know, some people may say the other weapon, I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head, is better. Because it's just pure power-wise, it is significantly better. But this, with the new combo attacks that were implemented, I think in the PSP remake, it just, the damage output is just significantly more with the Eterna now.
Don't underestimate them.
Alright.
That's one
Oh,
for
and
us.
if I did, one thing I hadn't done for a long time was upgrade the skills for like Bowman and Opera, which I don't think I have all of Opera's skills yet. I gotta figure that out again, how to get. But with Bowman, you'll hear him in the background using his Inferno pellets, and that is just an insanely awesome skill of his,
That was
where he
easier than I
just,
thought.
his damage output is extremely high now as well with that. And I combine it with this ability to do 2 skills at once. I've mixed his poison pellets and Inferno pellets so that hopefully he can just absolutely massacre enemies. Like right there, he just threw his Inferno pellets and he was hitting for 11,000. Now those things were weak to fire, but 11,000 damage. I think it was like 5-6 times. It's just crazy damage output, which I know not everybody seems to like Bowman, but I've always loved Bowman. I've always thought his power potential
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
was up there. Not quite as good as like Claude, but I've always liked it. Alright, thank you. Yep, you've opened up for me. This is probably what's going to be really annoying, is the constant, like, it's gonna, oh dang it, and it's every single time.
Oh, it's these guys.
This is actually, maybe this is why the chain, or the field of light is so annoying,
Well,
because
I'd
it's
say
going to
that's
be
worth
sealing
10 out
off
of
every
10.
time I want to go through. Oh well, we'll figure it out. We will get through.
It's finally over.
Also, yeah, I am, so I didn't bring this up at the start, I am a day late on my stream. I didn't stream Thursday night. You know, we were just having some, it was a personal thing. I'm not going to get into it, but just wasn't feeling it last night. So we are back tonight and just going to continue on with the Thursday, Friday streams for the time being. They might change in the future. We'll see. And I am looking to potentially try to get my face cam going, because if you've been following along on my YouTube, if not, I would extremely appreciate a sub over there. Right now, I've mainly been doing re-uploads of these streams, but I've also started uploading some of my clips as YouTube Shorts. and I'm starting to kind of run low on shorts content from my old clips. So I want to see if, you know, I can get my face cam back up and start potentially getting new clips for those, because
Well, I'd say that's worth
some
10
of
out of
them,
10.
no, it's not massive numbers, but some of those shorts have actually produced some halfway decent numbers. Like I think one of them I posted earlier this week from one of my, I think it was from my Generation Lock. It got, I think, like 1,200 views in like 24 hours, which is kind of crazy to me, because especially because some of my original shorts were only hitting like, you know, 50, 60 views or something like that. And then I had one that had like 900 views, and the next one had 1,200. So I was like, okay, you know, the shorts could definitely be a way of increasing the audience of the channel. So I don't think I'd be able to produce very good shorts without the face cam. So I'm gonna try to get my face cam back up and running. The biggest thing is just trying to figure out placement, angle, and a backdrop, because right now I don't have a backdrop. If I turn on my camera, which it's actually not hooked up at all right now, you would only see my bed behind me. And Fierce wouldn't like that. Now that she's not here, she's at work. But I don't know. It's just, I always like to have something behind me anyways. You know, in the past I used to have the shelves, which I know Krillin brought up watching one of the shorts, how it reminded him of the old QC show and tell, where I would pull random stuff off my shelf and just talk about it on stream, which was always fun. Also, and then I think after that, once we actually moved into the basement, that was before we moved into the basement and started sleeping in the basement, I should say.
I'd say that was 8 out of 10.
You know, after that, I had to move my desk a little bit, and then to where it is now, which, like I said, behind me is just the bed. So then I started putting up curtains, and the issue that created was our cats decided they want to start climbing on the curtains, and they started getting ripped up and falling down, and even my little setup that I had for the curtain, like the rod that held the curtain, kept getting bent and broken. So it was just a pain to deal with. So we just got rid of that, and I just have gone through no face cam for a while. I did have it up for a little bit when I first came back when I was playing Resident Evil, I believe, and you know, maybe we can do that, where it's kind of like it was kind of a more of a downward angle and kind of zoomed in, so really all you're seeing is me. And then I had like color. I had my LED light that just provided some color as a background, and you know, maybe something like that. We'll see. We'll get something set up and figure it out. Because I'm gonna try to commit
That was easier than I
to
thought.
going back to being more of a regular creator, I guess you could say, of streaming and doing YouTube. I do have another potential project that I kind of started working on for YouTube, and just see, the biggest thing is finding the time to work it,
That was easier
because
than
it's
I
going to
thought.
take significant amount of recording time and editing and commentary, because it's not going to be like a stream where I'm just, or a normal playthrough. It's going to be more of a
That's one for us.
cut up footage of a game with me kind of doing a script talk over, voiceover. And it's something I've never done before. And like I said, that's going to take a lot more editing because, you know, most of the VODs I just upload, like I just straight upload them. And sometimes I edit a little bit out. I haven't been recently because YouTube has a big problem right now with copyright strikes. Like every single video, every single Star Ocean video that I have posted has had a copyright strike. Now, it's not a huge deal because my channel is not monetized, so it doesn't impact me. It doesn't impact the video or anything. Like if I was monetized, the people placing these strikes would potentially get monetized. Like they would get the money instead of me. And the problem is it's the music of the game, but the people that are claiming it, they're claiming that I'm using their remixed version of a song, which I'm clearly not. I'm just playing the game, which is the original audio. It is not the remixed audio, but the fact that these people are able to copyright claim game audio like this, saying that I'm using their remixed music, it's just stupid. And it's something that, again, it doesn't impact me in any way, so I don't, you know, it doesn't matter to me that much, but I am sure there's a lot of people that it does impact.
Not too rest in peace.
And that's just, it's stupid. There's no other way to put it. So, anyways. So like I said, I haven't done a whole lot of editing with these. I think maybe like the first one I did, I just got a little worried because I saw a copyright claim for music. So like, I think I edited out a small section of the video to remove the music. But then when I look more into the issue, it's like, oh, it doesn't matter because your channel's not monetized. Now, maybe in the future, you know, if my channel does end up getting monetized, which for YouTube is a lot more difficult than Twitch, maybe we will, you know, I don't want to necessarily say I'll have to unlist this, but I won't be able to ever monetize these videos. So probably what I would end up doing is keep them, but removing the monetization on them, so there would be no ads or anything like that. And because I'm not going to reward, you know, I'm not going to keep these videos up and have them monetized and reward these other people that are, I would say, almost cheating the system. Alright, this is a unique spot. Let's see, what does it say? Sunlight on the snow. The artificial sun can be seen clearly while ascending these snow peaks, creating shadows that complete the gorgeous scenery. Whoever created the sun must have truly loved mountains. Wow, what a view. Let's see what happens if I shout as loud as I can. Sure, why not? Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Sorry, I'm not going to be too loud. It is, 11 o'clock at night. I don't want to wake up my kids. Whoa. An avalanche. Get into the cave. Oh, awesome. I created an avalanche. Probably stupid of me, but oh well. And we're safe. Yeah. I'm gonna skip that. I probably did skip some dialogue there. Whoops. Oh well.
Oh, it's these guys again. Trouble.
peasy.
Yo, what's up, Phantom? How are you doing?
Anyone hurt? The power.
I'm just enjoying some chill. Just having a chill night playing some Star Ocean over here. Just talking a little bit about some of my future plans for the channel and everything else. So, which is gonna be just kind of the same as it's kind of been over the last few weeks, just streaming a couple times a week. I do not want this for you. I'll put it on Bowman, you know, and trying to figure out YouTube. And then we'll see for what my next streaming game is going to be after Star Ocean, because we are getting closer to the end. It's possible I could be streaming something different, like, I mean, you know, the new sensation that just came out today, Pal World, looks pretty cool. Came in second at in a Magic the Gathering draft. Awesome. Congrats.
We can do this.
Oops, look out!
I have not gone and played any card games in quite a while, which I really want to. You know, I know, you know, there's the whole issue with Lorcana and the availability, which I'm hoping that they're fixing. And then there's also One Piece that I want to potentially try out, and but I believe One Piece has had some issues too, because some of the values of the One Piece cards have absolutely exploded recently, and it's caused scalpers, kind of like what happened with Pokemon for a while, where everyone was buying out all Pokemon, the scalpers were, and now all the scalpers are buying One Piece to get some of the valuable cards. So it's kind of like waiting out the market to kind of fix itself and figure out which of the two card games I want to play, whether it's Lorcana or One Piece. Well, hey, you know what? It's some good stuff. Still, getting second is always awesome.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
I'm your woman.
I think the last card tournament that I played in was the Milwaukee Regional for Pokemon Trading Card Game that I went to in June of 22. Has it really been that long? Yeah. June of 22. Where I was on a good run. So I was playing my Reggies at the time, the Reggie deck, and I actually started 0-1 and 1, and then I was able to get to 3-1 and 1.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
And then it was 3-1-1, then it was 3-1-2, and once I was at 3-1 and 2, I would have had to win out in my last 3 rounds, because first day is 9 rounds. But I wasn't able to win out, so I didn't get to advance to day 2. But hey, you know what? I got the 3-1 and 1, and I was in a really good spot to make day 2 on my first ever regional for Pokemon. I was pretty happy, but yeah, haven't really played in a tournament since. Do I ever miss Raw Deal? Yeah, I do. You know, Krillin and I have
That's one for us.
talked just kind of randomly. It's been a while, but every once in a while, mention something, hey, we could potentially do like a stream of Raw Deal, but I haven't kept up with it enough to do it.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of
And
10.
I'd have to see the state of the game, because there was a I was getting to a point where I wasn't enjoying the state of the game. But from what I understand, the people that are in charge of the development of Raw Deal now have made the quality of life,
Anyone hurt?
Rest in
or
peace.
have made some quality of life improvements, I guess you could say, with Raw Deal, where
Claude went up a level.
they've just made it a little bit, maybe, is it quicker is the right way to say it, because Raw Deal hit a point where your pre-match phase, if you played virtual Raw Deal, your pre-match
That
phase
was easier than I thought.
took like 30-40 minutes long, and that kind of annoyed the crap out of me. And now they've made some potential improvements to fix that. Oh hey, they just gave me a Ring of Might, which I already crafted a bunch of. They also gave me some bloody armor, which I haven't figured out the whole how to take advantage of the bloody armor yet. So we have not done that. Sylvan Mail, I have a dueling. Is the dueling armor not better? Oh, she can't have it on. That's probably why. But I also don't really follow wrestling at all, so they've hit a point where it seems like they're coming out with new superstars that I don't even know who they are.
This is easy enough.
Here goes.
But Raw Deal, the Raw Deal mechanics, the game engine will always be my favorite. So, I'm sure one day, if I get back to a place where I really miss playing cards, Raw Deal will probably end up being one of the first games that I pick up.
Rest
It always
in
seems to
peace.
work out that way.
Here goes.
Alright, I think I gotta be getting kind of close here to the end of this. Or maybe getting close to the boss.
Easy peasy.
Puzzle for this is definitely not that difficult. Unless I have any... actually, you know what? I may not even be at the puzzle yet, because I'm just in the mountain range. I may not even be in the actual dungeon itself yet. But there is a healing save point coming up, which usually means I'm going to be facing potentially a boss.
See you in heaven.
Nice.
Alright. You know what? Let's take a look really quick. Yeah, I haven't even been improving all of my skills because of I've kind of hit a point where I don't really need to. So I guess I can make my technology higher just to get Claude to be even stronger than he already is. With Bowman. Yeah, let's just buff his strength. Can get your HP up. I don't care about your attack that much. Probably get your your intelligence up. And then we'll raise those up. Yeah, sure. There we go. Still keep throwing out all your UR. Yeah. I know. I always wonder what happened to my original set of cards. Because I had so much.
Woo! There's the top. Finally.
Looks like there's some kind of ruin up there.
Whoa!
All right, here we go.
Congratulations on making it this far.
Who are you?
I am the guardian of the Field of Might. I have borne witness to your every struggling step up the mountain. It is clear that you have some competence.
I didn't struggle at all.
So, we passed?
Thus far, yes.
Thus far?
Now I will test you further on a more personal level.
I see. So then this is the last part of the trial?
That's right. And you'll need more than some flashy hocus pocus to get past me.
Okay, bro.
Oh, it's these guys
Don't
again.
get hurt, people.
Dude, if this is what you're gonna be, I just absolutely melted you,
Not
bro.
too shabby.
Yeah, that's where the Eterna is just insane. I just melted him. He did not stand a chance.
Wonderful. You have overcome every part of the trial. Proceed to the altar and behold the might within yourself.
Cool. Yeah, I always wonder what happened to all my old cards, like especially like Pokemon cards. That's what I always wonder. What did I do or what happened to them? Because I had like a full set of the original base set. And I don't think they're necessarily first edition, and they probably weren't in the absolute greatest condition in the world, but you know, I kept pretty good care of my cards. How much could that be worth today? Probably a shit ton of money.
Is this the altar?
I don't see anything.
Yep.
Well, cadets, how does your first interstellar flight feel?
Oh yeah, this was my first time in space.
Why are you so glum? I figured you'd be a little happier to be here.
I am happy to be here, sir. What a lie. I was so depressed back then, everything just seemed like a huge pain.
Really?
Yes, sir. There I go, lying to myself again. I felt like I was just putting on an act for everyone around me, to be someone they wanted me to be.
Well, Admiral King
That
is
hits
your
too
father,
close to
after
home,
all.
Claude.
This probably isn't your first time in space, right?
Wow, that's Admiral Kenny's son. He's just on a whole other level.
Oh, hey, did you hear he's the head of the class again?
Makes sense. I'm sure the instructors are padding his grades. Wouldn't want to piss off the Admiral, you know?
Knock it off! Stop treating me like I'm different from everyone else.
I don't deserve to be stuck in this post. I'm Federation Admiral material and I know it. The boys upstairs are just afraid of me. They know I've got the talent to go places and they're afraid of losing their cushy jobs. So put in a good word for me to Admiral Kinney, would you? I'd appreciate it.
No matter where I went, no matter what I did, the Federation and my dad's power weighed on me like a ball and chain. I hated it. Or maybe it was because I was still just a child. When did I wind up like this anyway?
Nothing's going to change if you run away from your problems. I kept my ground back then, and I found my way because of it. Claude?
You're right. I did nothing but run away. If I had held my ground back then, my life would have been completely different.
Maybe you
it's
wouldn't be
nothing.
where you're at
Just
now.
talking to myself. What's that?
The Orb of Might.
Well then, let's head for the next field.
And mission compounding level 10, fishing level 10, cool, cool. 15 skills level 10. Yeah, I have not been doing this at all. I don't really need Claude's crafting to be any higher because I already have the Eterna. Don't really need that. I mean, I guess I can raise my scouting. Compounding. Cooking. I really don't need this stuff. Replication. I think I already have somebody at replication 10, right? Because replication is a massively amazing skill. Am I not? I don't. Okay, well, I'm not gonna make it Claude because I can use his skills for something else. Okay, who does it? There's somebody that it costs less for. Or is it 250 for every? Oh no, it is Bowman. Bowman has it. Never mind. Alright, well, we're just gonna do this for stats then. So we can max out his mental science so that his MP goes up, even though I don't really use his MP anymore. Sure, raises mineralogy. Bowman actually uses his. Yeah, we can do that. Stamina. I do really need to start raising some of these other stats for Reina. And Opera. Sure. Get your MP up. Alright, I think we're good for now. Yeah, but you know, I don't think I ever had, so I don't think I ever had a first attack, or no, yeah, I never had a first attack, and I never had the TLC, but I had like, I had a throwback boot stomp, or foot stomp.
Oh, it's these guys again.
I had many copies of Armageddon upon us. I think at one point I had like 5 or 6 Armageddon upon us. I even had a Baron signed Armageddon upon us.
That was easier than I thought.
So I had some pretty valuable cards that I did sell off. Field of Might, there's still something for me to do here on the mountainside. Oh no, that's just where I yelled and created an avalanche. Okay, Brother till the end. Yeah, I had the Brother till the end. I had I think I had all of Triple H's reversals except for the Ric Flair interferes. I had a full Taker set, like a complete master Taker set, which included like every version of him, the Deadman Inc. and the Phenom with all of their cards, and like even the 4 of cards that came out later. I had 4 of each of those, like, you know, sets like that. I believe I had a John Cena set outside of, I didn't have, whatever his rare card was that had like a 4 or 5 of or 4 of. I think I had only like 3 of them or something like that. Yeah, so this is where, yeah, I just come up here and shout. There's nothing to actually do. Baron, yeah. I mean, that was kind of the Baron and his health issues was kind of the end of Raw Deal, unfortunately. So that's where it really went downhill.
Not too shabby.
I think I only really interacted with him one time at a tournament, and he was nice, but I wouldn't say I necessarily knew him.
Anyone hurt?
Good night. I think I'm a bit stronger.
Yeah, Revolution was, I don't know how much Baron was actually included in Revolution, but Revolution was also more of a WWE thing than anything else, because they had they were kind of in a new era in the WWE, and they're hoping to try to refresh the game to attract new players, and it just didn't work. Yeah, it just didn't. Okay, let's go back to Centropolis, because I want to see, I forgot which one he said might be the best one to go to. So Centropolis, City Hall, Mayor's Office. Where do you want me to go? Next, should go to Field of Courage. Okay. See which one the Field of Courage is. Which, these should go somewhat quick enough because of how strong my team kind of is already. Alright, which one is this? Oh, there's an item I didn't grab. Holy crap. It's actually really surprising to me. Alright, where is the entrance? Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot about Revolution. It was a faster paced game, and that's kind of what it was. Okay, this is the Field of Courage. Cool.
So this is the Field of Courage.
I don't like it very much. Whoa! What was that?
The rune code Null gave us. It just flashed all of a sudden.
Well, I hope it doesn't surprise us like that again.
It's been doing it every single time, Reina. Looks like something is written on that stone monument. It says, "Go forward without hesitation." Well, going forward seems obvious. So they go to the trouble of warning us about this sort of thing with the Field of Courage? Is there some place where even if you want to go back, you have to press on? I have no idea what will happen. We can only press on carefully. Yeah, the card types were it was just... It just wasn't the best. But from what I always recall being told was that was a call. Like, the developers of the game were told this is what they want. We're told essentially what to do, and they kind of had to make it work, and it just didn't turn out very well. It wasn't... Yeah. So, at least we have a crew of good players and good people that are currently running the free virtual community and have brought it back to more of what it used to be, not Revolution. Revolution, I don't think really gets any support anymore. It did for a little bit in virtual, but I think they've kind of removed Revolution completely and have made it just classic. It was definitely the end of the printed version.
That easy, one for us.
That's for sure. But virtual has lived on. Luckily enough.
We can do this.
Alright, it says something about poison gas that I keep stepping in, but I'm not noticing my health or anything going down, so I'm not super concerned right now. A lot of enemies, that's for sure. So they're not really giving me a whole lot of XP or anything to truly worry. I mean, if I was, you know, the enemies, if I was chaining the enemies together, they'd be giving me a shit ton of XP, but I don't, like I said, I did enough grinding off stream and have my equipment and everything at a place where I don't think I need to grind that much.
Let's get hurt, people. Nice.
That was easier than I thought.
Nice. I'm getting a lot of bloody armor. Man, I may have to figure out a way to manipulate the bloody armor. I know that there's ways to. For those if you don't know what the bloody armor is, it essentially makes you invincible, but what it does is it drains your MP. But from what I understand, there are ways you can manipulate your equipment to where you can constantly keep your MP healed, or
That was easier than I thought.
slow down the decrease in MP so that the bloody armor's invincibility actually sticks for longer periods of time. So maybe I'll try to figure that out. Though that seems really cheesy the
I'd
game.
say that's worth 10 out of 10.
But it might be necessary for the end game content. Not just the 10 wise men, but the eventual Cave of Trials, which is the true end game content of this game, which will be interesting once we get to that. Because to think that there's content that's it, I mean, yes, I'm making it look really easy right now because of the grinding I've done. You gotta understand there's content in this game. The maximum level in this game is 255. And I'm not even halfway to the max level, which means that there is content in this game that is so significantly harder than where I'm currently at. So, there's still plenty of grinding to do. You miss when places like, oh yeah. I mainly only ever bought raw deal from my LGS. The only times I would buy other card games from like chain shops like that was Yu Yu Hakusho, and the only reason I did it was because if so the first print of Yu Yu Hakusho, the first set, they, you know, the boxes came in 24 packs, and they had 3 styles of packs. It was, I think it was 3. I think it was Yusuke, Kuwabara, and Hiei, I want to say. Oh, I am definitely losing some health when I step on those spots. And I'm going to complete this out, and I'm going to run to the bathroom before we continue on. But the thing that they did was, in the Kuwabara packs, all of the Kuwabara packs had all the Spirit and Uber rares of the box. So at the LGS, you know, if you asked for the Yu Yu Hakusho first set, you would always say, give me the Kuwabara pack, so you'd always get the Spirit and Uber rares, and then it was like the rest of the box was not necessarily crap, because the Ghost rare came in one of the other packs, but you know, your chance for a hit was significantly worse because you're waiting for a Ghost rare, which was the highest rarity. So I would go to the chain stores like Walmart, or Target where people didn't necessarily know about that, so I could go to those shops or those stores and buy all the cool bar packs. So anyways, I'm gonna be right back. I have to run to the bathroom, and then we'll continue on through the Field of Courage. Be right back. All right, let's get back to it. Actually, hold on a second. I'm gonna adjust my headphones and my mic a little bit. It looks like the cats are up too, so hopefully they don't start jumping on me, but generally it's this kind of time of night where I'm laying down to go to bed, and it's like they're wondering what the hell's going on because they're used to going to bed. Whoa. Oh, okay, cool. I guess that's just to make it a little easier. But what is this? Is this the Idol of the Warrior? Oh my god, I'm dying. I actually kind of am. Let's heal. Used to have Rip plus Pod. What do you mean? Maybe I'm not following what you mean. Oh, now you're making me gradually lose MP?
Easy peasy.
Oh, rest in peace and Power Darkness. Yeah. Yes. Here's Handy Stick. I think I already have that for... I wonder if there's I'm assuming there's a path through this that is like...
We can do this.
What's the right way to say it? It avoids stepping in the poison gas. Alright, well, I got some
That's one for
Easy, huh?
item. It wasn't the final item, of course. What was it? Yeah, because I need the Orb of Courage, and I got the Idol of a Warrior, Gallant Statuette. A warrior that represents the courage of its owner. Okay. Shield of the Ark. Mithril Graves. Ah, more poison gas. Stop it. Oh yeah, for sure. Even to this day, it still was very easy to manipulate
That's worth 10 out of 10.
and just kind of destroy people.
We can do this.
I think these enemies are usually supposed to like chain together, but because I have my scouting,
That was easier than I thought.
Very good.
they are not chaining together.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out
I
of
finally used one of my killer moves. Because the killer moves are still good, but in the end of the day, my normal attacks are just
That was easier than I
so
thought.
much faster and more efficient since they don't have to worry about MP. Alright. Got to a healing save point, and I'm assuming this is going to take me to... Yep. Okay, so the front.
Claude, doesn't it look like there used to be something on this altar?
I think this statue's supposed to go here.
Do you want to try it, Claude?
Yeah, sure,
Here
why not?
goes. Whoa! An earthquake?
No, probably the bad guy.
No, an enemy.
Yeah. Reina knows.
Courage without power is nothing more than foolhardiness. Fight me and show me what your courage is.
Alright, dude. Am I gonna melt you like your last bro? Oh yeah.
That was easier
I keep
than
forgetting to use Celine's buff, so I figured that out, that Celine has a pretty nice buff that you can use on your command or whatever it's called, and you just
Remarkable.
pop
I
it
can see
pre-match,
your courage is
and
true. You have passed the trial.
just makes you so much
The power
stronger.
of courage is yours.
Thank you, sir.
Admiral, the high energy mass in Sector Theta is still exhibiting abnormal orbit trajectory. We still don't have any idea what's causing it.
Thanks.
Admiral,
Admiral, you have my deepest sympathies for your son. But you tried your best, sir. There just wasn't anything we could do about it.
I tried my best. So what? The reality is the only thing I get by doing my best is the death of my own son.
I'm very sorry, Admiral.
Don't apologize. Claude was never exactly what you'd call courageous. That's why I felt I didn't have to worry about him all the time. Reckless bravery gives you nothing but an early grave. Being like me, being a coward, that's the best way to do it.
what are you talking about? You're not a coward, Admiral. You've been nothing but courageous this entire voyage, sir.
No, I haven't. I've been cowering inside the whole time. Afraid that my wife hates me, that my son hates me, that the whole universe hates me.
Damn, Ronix.
That's why I've been acting so reckless. When I think about how much my son must hate me, I just get scared sick.
Dad.
Yeah, I've grinded my team up, and like I said, I went through it in the beginning.
Courage. Something that I never had in me.
I have a lot of the ultimate weapons already for my characters, so they're pretty strong.
Did you have a vision just now, Reyna?
I couldn't see anything. I only heard a voice saying that as a Needian, I would have to leave everything behind.
Oh?
What kind of courage does it take to do that? To just throw away everything?
The courage to throw away everything? I couldn't tell you, to be honest. But there's one thing I'm sure about. Everybody has something in their life that they've got to stand up against. So when you think about it, there's nothing special about coming up with courage when you need it. Everyone has to do it eventually.
Claude.
So this is what we came for.
Woohoo! The Orb of Courage.
Well then, on to the next field.
The final field. But there's still quite a bit left. This isn't even close to the end of the game. Or I shouldn't say not close, but there's still a decent amount to do. Alright, and we have to go up here, the Field of Love. Alright, this will be interesting.
Are we invited in?
Looks like it.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh god, wizards. Those things are scary as shit. So make sure that they don't get their spells off.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Oh damn. That was actually a good amount of XP. So this would probably be the next good place to train. If needed.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah. Alright, let's see what this one says. The garden bursting with flowers is what the spirit of the spring loves most. The garden bursting with flowers. Okay. Button that reads, when there is no hope, when there is no choice, but to let flowers wither and die, press this. No. I don't want the flowers to wither because it said that it loves the flowers. So I would assume we don't want the flowers to wither and die.
I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
We'll see. Though I wonder if there's a point where I have to let flowers wither and die to advance. We'll see. Interesting. What? The flowers bloomed? Flowers blooming from a stone bridge. How? There must be a reason why the flowers bloomed. What about the other bridges? What would it be like if this place is full of flowers? Ah. Well, that's probably what it is, right? I just need to get all the flowers to bloom.
We can do this.
Oops, look out!
Nice.
That was easier than I thought.
Is that it?
Here comes trouble.
Gosh, these enemies don't even do any damage to me. Like, it's insane.
Easy peasy.
Huh? Very good.
I'm assuming at some point I can, like, limit break the HP and MP. Just gotta... I don't know how to yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out at some point.
No sweat.
Huh?
Because it does seem a little ridiculous, like I was talking about, that I'm not even halfway to the max level, and
Don't underestimate them.
I already have like max stat. I don't have like max attack and all that, but having max HP and getting
Well, I'd say that's
close
worth 10 out of 10.
to max MP. So what else is new?
Oh, it's these guys again.
I don't know, not a whole lot, other than me just trying to get back into the rhythm of streaming and YouTube and stuff. Not much, just working and,
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
you know, dealing with crappy weather with like 3 feet of snow outside and it being like -5 degrees, which this morning did suck because, you know,
That's
the
one for us.
awesome world to create remote start for cars to make sure that your car is nice and warm when you get out there in weather like this. My car also has the feature where when if you press the buttons on the key fob in a certain way, you can actually trigger it to roll down all my windows, which is mainly supposed to be used in the summertime. Well, I did that this morning without realizing it, so I had my car running, but I had all the windows rolled down, so it didn't really do anything.
Well, I'd say
My
that's
car
worth
was
10 out of
still
10.
just absolutely freezing cold when I went out there. Attack and move frequency up. Well, I'm gonna kill you before that even matters.
Easy
Yeah.
peasy.
Level up.
But weather's supposed to be getting better this week.
We can do this.
I think, you know, like tomorrow it's gonna be like 5 degrees
Well,
again,
I'd say that's worth 10 out
but
of 10.
Sunday's gonna be balmy in the 20s, and then from there it's supposed to get up into like mid to high 30s, 40s, and so we'll get there. And so hopefully over the next week some of the snow should start melting, which will be nice. Cold doesn't bother me, but when it's all snowy and icy outside, it sucks.
That's it?
Anyone hurt?
Guess so.
Like even if it was the -5 degrees, but without the snow and ice, it wouldn't be that big of a deal to me.
We can do this.
This is easy enough.
Oh yeah, you're just on the other side of the state as me, aren't you?
That's one
No
for us.
sweat.
So you've probably gotten all the weather a little bit ahead of me. Alright, yeah, so we're just running around getting all the flowers to bloom on all the bridges to unlock. So this seems simple enough. Oh, hold on a second. They're not blooming anymore, so there must be a button somewhere. Hold on, I'm not fighting any enemies yet because I want to see what I need to do. Interesting. Uh-oh. Alright, killed him. And broke everybody and
I'd say
just
that was
kill
8
him.
out of 10.
The ladies will be even crazier about me
Yeah,
now.
the XP in this area is actually pretty insane.
Anyone hurt?
See you in heaven.
But yeah, so nothing really new other than that. Anything new with you? Alright, so there's no switch over here. So maybe the switch is... Oh wait, okay, so all of these are blooming now.
That was easier than I thought.
Easy win.
Missions? What did I do? Inflict... Oh yeah, for Bowman. So do I have my scouting set as do nothing? Yeah. I wish they would actually link, even though I have do nothing, I wish they would link together still.
That's one for us.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I do remember getting together all the time. You know, the Raw Deal folks, like we would have like go to somebody's house and it would kind of rotate who would host, and we would have like a tournament the day of a pay-per-view and then hang out and watch the pay-per-view at night. That was always fun.
I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Alright, I wonder if there is like some kind of an order then. Okay. Those are done, so let's go to this one. Alright. Okay, now you're blooming. You are still not blooming. The heck, bro? No. Oh, I think I get it. Crap. Okay, maybe I don't get it. Hold on. Oh, okay. I got it. Okay, I do have it. Some of the paths just don't bloom, I guess. I could really be facing all these enemies, but I don't need to. I just know that these enemies do give really good XP, so, you know, when I do my next grind session this weekend, I will probably grind here. Okay, that does give XP. Okay, so this thing doesn't. What's up here? Oh, it's just items. No path, yeah. Holy Rod, okay. Even though I don't use you anymore, Celine. I guess I do use you for your one buff spell. No. Dang it. I got it off. Yeah, see, that's the only thing that's gonna hurt me are the spells like that. But we survived it.
We can do this.
And taking any kind of spell damage is very, very scary right now because the Ring of Mights you know, make me weak
See
to
you
like
in heaven.
everything. So they can be extremely scary. Okay, so I think that was everything. So let's go back to the middle. Yep. And we can heal. And head up.
How wonderful to see you here. I am the spirit of the spring. Please, come this way.
Whoa!
I don't trust you.
Hook, line, and sinker. I killed the real guardian of this place long ago.
Oh.
My name is Lavar, chief servant of the 10 Wise Men. Stop moving right now. If you try anything funny, I won't hesitate to kill your friend.
Oh, this is a big test.
Let's get right to business. That rune code you carry. Give it to me.
What?
You're free to refuse, of course. That is, if you don't mind losing your friend in the process.
You coward!
You can't listen to what she says!
Who said you were allowed to talk? Shut up before I kill you. Enough talking. Now hand me the rune code.
Okay, I will. But you promise that you'll release the hostage, right?
Sure. I promise.
I don't believe you.
Everyone else, stay back. Don't get any ideas, or you won't live long enough to regret it. I think I'll take your life in the bargain while I'm at it. Don't worry, though. I'll release the hostage like I promised.
Rude. Come on in here, everybody, and help me. Ha!
Not too shabby.
Just melted you. Like everybody else.
I'm your man.
Ooh, great!
Just a little greedy in the way that I
Absurd.
don't like
How
Roddy.
could I lose?
Ah, yeah.
You alright?
I mean, it's still good from a collecting standpoint. Like, it's very difficult to get a hold of course, but they've made it so readily available to everybody, and allowing you to use proxies and everything to at least I guess create more of a competitive balance, but then that makes it more of a skill-based game than a collection-based game, I guess, if that's the right way to say it.
Yeah, but
And I'm fine
sorry
with
about that. This is all my fault.
Forget about it. You're still alive after all.
You're right.
Well, now what?
Just like they've made the game where early game fortitude is almost guaranteed, so you have to learn how to manage the middle and end game better, rather than how Raw Deal for a long time used to just be whoever gets fortitude first is most likely going to win.
There's nothing here.
I guess that monster really did kill the spirit of the spring.
Something's
I can't see!
happening!
Where am I? I feel like this horrible black thing is clinging on to me. It's cold, dark, scary, painful. I feel terrible. I can't move anymore. Who are you?
It's me!
What? Are you kidding me?
Don't be scared. Open your heart. This is all that I can do for you. It is solely your problem from here on out.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
It's clearly Reyna.
You were always manipulating me, Dad. You just made me do whatever you wanted me to. I'm not gonna be your puppet anymore.
Do you really think that's
I wasn't
true?
put in this world just to make you look good. Look at me now, everybody. This is the real me you're looking at.
Do you really think so even now?
I don't know. I just don't know anymore. What the heck? Why am I crying? Damn it! Damn it all to hell!
What was that all about just now?
That was me. Me now and me from long ago.
It was so warm, but... Oh my goodness. What could that have meant? I don't get it. I don't know what's happening here.
So one of the good things about this game is the replayability, and that's because you can recruit different characters as well as play from 2 different perspectives. So I do highly encourage everyone, if you are interested in Star Ocean, you need to play it through it at least twice. Once through Claude's playthrough and Reyna's playthrough, so that scenes like this, you can actually see both perspectives.
You alright, Reyna?
Yeah.
Whoa!
The orb of love.
Let's go back to the Centropolis.
All right.
All right. Why is there it says that there's an event right here. What is this event? Looks like the shutter's still open. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about those side events right now. Can't believe they put damage on action. They put damage on like everything now.
Well, it would appear you have obtained the power of all the 4 fields.
Yes, Mayor, but I have to admit, I don't particularly feel any stronger.
Oh, you are. Noticeably stronger, in fact. All of you. I doubt there is a single Needian out there who could be a match for you at this point.
There's no need to exaggerate like that, Mayor.
Mayor Null, the Defense Force has completed deployment to Laqua.
Good, because Claude's team has just finished their expedition to the 4 fields. In that case, we appear to be ready for the next step. The assault on their home base in Pheno shall begin tomorrow at noon.
Yes, sir.
Ah, come to think of it, I still need to introduce all of you. This is Mariana, captain of the Need Defense Force.
Good to meet all of you.
You too.
Nice to meet you.
Well, if you'll excuse me.
At high noon tomorrow, the army will stage an invasion of the enemy stronghold in Pheno. The fate of the universe is quite literally riding on the outcome of this battle, and you will be an indispensable part of it.
Tomorrow? Why so soon?
I know things appear to be going quickly, but the longer we wait, the more of a disadvantage we'll find ourselves in. We have to attack before the 10 wise men complete their preparations, or else we have no chance whatsoever.
All right, I understand.
May I ask you a question?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but is there any way to contact my father on Expel before the battle? I don't want him to sit at home worrying about me.
About that.
Uh-oh.
Is that not possible?
No. Well, I'm afraid I have to tell you something. Expel, you see, doesn't exist in this universe any longer.
Hold on a second.
What are you talking about? I don't understand.
Something is going off and I do not know why. Alright. For some reason, an alarm clock was going off. They're starting to find out the truth about
Expel
Expel.
is no more. It vanished without a trace, following the collision with Energy Need.
So what about my mom? And everyone in the village?
I'm sorry to say this, but yet...
This is a joke, right? What's the point of fighting the 10 Wise Men if Expel no longer exists?
However, there is still hope.
Hope, you said?
There might be a way to bring Expel back.
How can we do that?
We could use a space-time displacement shield to transport Expel from the moment before it vanished into present time.
You can do that?
Theoretically speaking, yes. But the 10 Wise Men need to be out of the picture first.
What do you mean?
We are going to need an enormous displacement shield to cover the entirety of Expel. In order to create it, we'll need to use all the energy available from all the cities on Energy Need at once. Unfortunately, right now we are short one city, Phenol, the 10 Wise Men's stronghold.
So, if we can defeat the 10 Wise Men and get Phenol back under our control...
You can bring back Expel if we do that?
That's right.
Yo, Phantom. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate hanging out and having a, always fun to chat.
If that's the only way I'll see my mother again...
We can't afford to lose this battle, no matter what.
I want you all to get a good night's sleep. What you accomplish tomorrow will decide the fate of not just Expel, but that of the entire universe.
The entire universe.
The Need Defense Force is preparing for battle in Laqua even as we speak. We are going to rendezvous with them in Laqua right now.
All right. We don't have much of a chance, but we've got to win this.
Let's do it.
Everyone here? Then let's go. Follow me if you would. The 10 Wise Men's stronghold in Phenol is protected by an energy field that prevents access by Synard. The transporter in there won't be available to us either, unfortunately. The people of Phenol destroyed it themselves, fearing it would be used by the 10 Wise Men.
So what are we going to do from here?
Scouts from the Need Defense Force have discovered that the energy field extends to an ocean depth of only 100 meters. The ocean around the area is much deeper than that, so an underwater route is a potential method of entry.
But how?
That's the reason we're in Laqua. We're going to use a Harush to dive right into the belly of the beast.
A Harush?
It is a symbological creature, like the Synard. You can ride the Harush deep underwater without drowning.
Looks like a giant shark.
Huh. So this is a Harush?
Yes, a symbological creature designed for deep-sea exploration. It might look a little intimidating, but it's quite tame, I assure you. Seems like everyone's here. Well then, let's get on the Harush and head for Phenol.
Let's do this.
We'll be in the heart of enemy territory soon. Brace yourselves for anything, people.
Phenol Pier. Cool. Alright, hold on. Oh, can I call the bunny here?
Come on, bunny!
Oh, hell yes. Haha. Alright. See if there's any treasure on this island that I can't normally get to. Looks. Nope. Okay. Some fishing. Okay, a raid boss that I'm not gonna get anywhere near. Because that's more endgame content that they created in this remake. The raid bosses. I did actually go around and try to fight a couple of them, and I got my face smashed. And even you've seen how easily I've been beating bosses. The raid bosses are still even more difficult. Like, I stood zero chance. Like, I got one shot every single time. So like, those are bosses where you need to be max level and like max stats and everything. So, all right, we're gonna take one last bathroom break really quick, and then I gotta check something else too to make sure that we don't have any more random events like that alarm clock that just happened. And we will head on into Phenol and see how far we get for the rest of tonight. So I will be right back. Head on in now. My controller cable's all tangled up with my headphone cable. All right, we're good now. Ooh, this is intimidating. This looks a lot like Legend of Lunar's final dungeon, I guess. Alfina's castle.
Strange.
It is strange indeed.
What's going on here?
This.
Nothing. This.
What?
Welcome, insects. You're late, you know. We've waited a long time for you.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing for you to worry about. It's just that our plan has just about reached its final stage. And I just thought you might like to have a peek at the operation while you're here.
What? Oh, yeah?
We've already completed a navigation system for energy need, along with an array of anti-battleship weaponry. But there's also a little something called the Symbol of Annihilation that will bring the galaxy to its knees.
You think so? I don't think the Pan-Galactic Federation's just gonna sit around and watch you take over the galaxy.
Sorry to disappoint you, but the Federation's positron cannons wouldn't even leave a dent on the shield surrounding energy need. However, Our anti-proton cannon will rip through their defense shields like they were tissue paper.
That doesn't sound fun.
What's that?
No. It's...
No, the Calnus!
The Calnus?
That's the ship my father's on.
What impeccable timing. We've got the perfect practice target flying right above us. Shall I give you all a bit of a demonstration?
No.
What? You can't!
Let's begin with 10% output, shall we?
Fire.
No, not the Calnus.
Energy mass detected around Sector Theta. It's rapidly increasing in strength, sir.
How? Its circumference is growing exponentially. Admiral, it's an antimatter blast.
What? That thing's supposed to be the remains of a supernova. What the hell could there be inside a Class 9 energy mass?
There just might be something inside, Admiral.
Open all frequencies. Try to establish friendly contact with them in as many languages as possible. Aft defense shields at 100% just in case.
Yes, sir.
Target circumference continuing to expand.
Any response?
No, sir. It's completely silent.
Aft defense shields at full power. All hands, brace for impact.
Survive, Calnus.
Aft defense shields down to 72%.
Yay, it survived.
My, they're tougher than I thought.
Increase output.
Shall we try it at 30% next?
Stop what you're doing!
Target circumference still expanding. Energy at a higher level than the previous blast. This time it's Class 0.4.
Divert all energy to aft shields. Hurry!
Incoming!
Ooh, damn. Still alive.
Aft shields down to 22%. We can't take another blast.
Get out of there.
Positron cannon, return fire.
Sir, how are we supposed to attack an energy mass?
Calculate the launch point of the previous two blasts and return fire.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
We've
that's
got
not
a
smart.
location, sir. Coordinates 2415 3325 1414. Targeting with positron cannon.
Fire!
Oh, you should have just gotten out there.
Wasting your time.
Increase output.
Please! Please just stop it!
Adieu.
No!
Well, did it work?
The positron blast didn't seem to register, sir.
Circumference expanding. Here it comes again. Class 0.7.
Get out.
What?
No.
You're gonna pay for this! I'm gonna make all of you pay! I'll kill every last one of you!
Well, it's nice to see you've got some backbone.
Don't let all the blood rush to your head. You'll wind up losing a battle you could have won.
Leave this to me, Gabriel. Very well.
Try to go easy on him, Zofkiel.
What?
I don't know what you've been up to at the Four Fields, but either way, it won't help you against me.
We'll see, asshole.
We're surrounded.
Fine by me. We'll just take them all down at once.
Oh, you think you can?
Yeah, I'm going to.
And we'll show you right now. Let's go, everyone.
This is easy. We can handle this.
Inferno!
That easy, huh?
Yeah, super easy. But that wasn't the boss.
Still alive? But there's more where that came from.
What?
Okay, but these things do like nothing to me. Oh my god, he hit me for like 100 damage. 200 damage.
This isn't working. They just keep on coming.
This one's for my dad. Prepare to die!
Oh, really? Let's see what you're made of.
Who do I get to actually face him now? Yes, I do. Oh god. Okay, so we're doing no damage. So that probably means we can't win this. I don't want to die. Though I might have to die. We'll see. Just die, Reina.
I can't lose it here. Help me.
I don't know if this is a battle that I'm supposed to die. I'm not doing any damage to him, so I'm assuming it is. We'll see.
Worthless.
Damn it. Why were our attacks so ineffective against him?
I have to admit, I didn't think we'd be so outmatched like this.
We need to retreat. Let's withdraw to safer territory and regroup. Pathetic. Did you really think I'd let you leave here alive?
I'll take care of this. Everyone else, get out while you can.
Mariana, no!
Go. There's no other way. We'll never beat them like this. But
Sacrificing yourself.
I said go! How long do you think I can hold out here?
Come, let's go quickly. Sacrificing yourself so your friends may live. Well, aren't you the saint?
We'll see about that. I've got no intention of sacrificing anything here today.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're dead.
Did you sleep well last night?
No.
There's no denying it. We lost the first match. The defense force didn't stand a chance against them.
And we sure didn't either.
You gave it a good fight, though. I could tell.
Yeah. I'm amazed we're still alive, actually.
The enemy didn't even try to fight you, though. Why is that, do you think?
Well, because we're just not on the same level as them, are we?
Perhaps. But I don't think you were weaker than them. You just didn't have the right tools for the job.
The right tools?
Yes. Normally, we would never use the weapons I have in mind. But I'm afraid we have no choice.
What do you mean?
Though such a dangerous place has been sealed off, I'm afraid the time has come for us to visit the Symbological Weapons Laboratory.
The Symbological Weapons Laboratory?
I will explain once we arrive at the lab. There is one more thing, however, that still worries me.
What?
The symbol stolen by the 10 Wise Men.
A stolen symbol?
Yes, the quadratic sphere, the thing you called the sorcery globe, was created using the power of that symbol.
So what is this symbol then?
It's not just any symbol. It is the most horrifying symbol ever created. It holds the power to destroy the universe itself. Its use is absolutely forbidden on Need. Only a handful even know of its existence.
It can destroy the universe?
Aren't the 10 wise men trying to take over the universe?
I don't know what they're trying to do anymore. If they just want to destroy the universe, they wouldn't have had to return to Need in the first place.
But if they have that symbol, then what'll happen now? Even if we beat them, wouldn't they just take the whole universe with them?
Just worry about defeating the 10 wise men for now. We will think of a way to neutralize the symbol of annihilation.
Thanks, Mayor.
Now then, I'd like you to go ahead to Armlock without me. I have a few things I need to settle here, so I'll meet you all at Armlock later.
Okay. Okay, there's something here. Can I go in here yet? It says it's a... Oh, it's a timed... So, okay. Anyways, Armlock. Okay, I haven't been in there yet. I thought I had already visited Armlock.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Not at all. Mayor Nall is already in front of the sealed door.
The sealed door?
That's what he said to tell you.
What the heck? You could have at least shown us where the door is.
The sealed door.
Yes, Claude, the sealed door. Alright, let's check around. Probably nothing really. Okay, hold on. The City of Weaponsmiths. The one place on Need where the crafting of weapons is allowed. The Medians may be pacifists, but perhaps they could not completely give up their arms out of fear of calamities. Okay, weapons factory. Four sword. Blade of Ruin. Yeah, okay. All of these are things that, like, I could use, but I mean, I don't really need to buy any of this stuff. Most of that stuff I can either create on my own or I mean, I don't even use 4 sword plus. Anyways, most of these weapons I can craft on my own. I'm not too worried about it. The only thing I want to try to find... Moon Tiara. Magical cap, no. What do you have, old man? Smith's hammer. Barrier shield? Probably you already have a barrier shield. I don't, but it's not going to help. Nope. Mithril shield is already the best. Alright, let's see here. Anything new or special? Potion of Lilith. Makes one ally impossible to control. No thank you. Thief's Clothes I already have. Nothing. No thank you. You don't have anything for me. Big thing right now is just seeing if I can find new battle suits for the rest of the team. Alright, let's go to guild. I'm sure that they're... Really? Oh yeah, I do have the one thing, the fishing mission, that I can't complete right now because I can't go to Hoffman Ruins. Alright, let's go in here. Yeah, literally the only thing I care about is if I can find new battle suits. Alright, this must be the sealed door.
There you are. Let's go on inside.
Wait a minute. What's the sealed door?
It's a door that's sealed, Claude.
It's just what it sounds like. A door built to seal off a certain place.
Uh-huh.
Claude's not very smart.
Only a few know the access code. I released the lock on it just now. Are you ready?
What's all this?
It's a transporter. It's connected to a destination point somewhere.
I know that much, but what's with all the security measures?
Let's just go first. You'll see soon enough.
All right.
Claude, man.
Whoa! Where are we?
The remains of the Symbological Weapons Laboratory.
The remains?
I'll go on ahead first. Feel free to follow me at your own pace. Reyna?
Yes?
Never mind.
I wonder what's bothering Null.
Mayor Null was acting rather strangely.
Bet you this is like Reyna's parents
certainly
ran it
something
or
about
something.
this place.
I can't remember this part of the story.
I feel like I've been here before.
Huh?
Yep.
I'm sorry. I must sound like I'm crazy or something. That could never have happened.
Anyways, let's go follow Null.
Yeah, I don't remember the full story, but I'm assuming Reyna's parents like ran this place or whatever. Oh, hold on one more second. Got something in my eye. I have no idea what that. It's an eyelash or something. Alright. No treasure. Was there a unique spot to look at the... Don't see anything. God, it looks so awesome in the background. No treasure at all. The whole place must have been looted already. It's very like The Last of Us style environment.
Ah, you're here.
What's this room for?
This room contains all of the lab's records.
Records?
The complete archives from the day it was founded to the day it was destroyed. Very valuable data, I might add.
The complete archives.
Well, don't worry. We won't start at page 1 or anything. I'd like you to take a look at the final records while we're here.
The final records? You mean the day the lab was destroyed?
That's right. I believe it'll offer us a hint on how to defeat the 10 Wise Men.
I think I know.
Something about this scares me.
Here we go. This will be the first time for me to see this as well.
What's it gonna be? Probably Reyna.
Need Symbological Weapons Laboratory will self-destruct in 5 minutes. The building has been completely sealed off from the outside. All personnel, please evacuate calmly into the shelter area.
Yep.
Chief, you need to get to the shelter.
What's the point? The level of energy that'll be released by the creation energy device will be too much for the shelter.
But
it'll be safe outside. The building's covered in an eternity field. It's our experimental space-time displacement shield. All the energy from the upcoming explosion will be diffused and sent to another location.
But there's not enough time for us to get outside.
I know. I'm afraid this is it for us. But you knew that too, didn't you? At least, there's something I can test now.
What's that?
There's one thing I was researching. Bring Reyna over here.
Your daughter?
Yep.
We're short on time. Hurry.
Yes, Chief.
Reyna. What's wrong, Reyna? It'll be all right. Mama's here to help you.
But Chief, it's experimental. It's not made for living things.
If we do nothing, then she's going to die. I want to at least give her a chance. It's too small for any of us.
All right.
I'm sorry, Reyna. I wanted to be together with you more often, but I couldn't. I've got a bit of an early birthday present for you. I wanted to give you a prettier gemstone than this, though. Once you'd grown up. Reyna. Reyna.
1 minute left, Chief.
I know. The research database access code is 3248-9976-2168-9934 BZQF. Don't use it unless you absolutely have to. Please.
That's the complete record of the moments before the lab was destroyed.
About Reyna, the chief's daughter?
Yes. Reyna, daughter of Rima, head of the Symbological Weapons Laboratory. And, actually, if you must know...
That's me, isn't it?
Reyna.
It's not like I remember any of it, but somehow I feel it's true. When did this accident take place?
I don't know how to tell you this, but it was 700 million years ago.
700 million?
As Rima said, the energy from the explosive blast was absorbed by the space-time displacement shield. I think the box Reyna was put inside was small enough that it was affected by that space-time.
They had that kind of technology 700 million years ago?
Reyna's box was swallowed up inside the space-time displacement shield, along with the rest of the energy. I can only surmise that the box made the leap
700
in time
million
at the exact
years?
moment it was supposed to have been destroyed.
Reyna is like the cougar of all cougars for you, Claude.
And then, I arrived on Expel.
Yes, it certainly seems that way.
So my real mother's gone, isn't she?
Yes. She died 700 million years ago.
It's all right. It hardly seems real somehow.
Reyna.
Anyway, now we know the access code for the database. Let's give it a shot.
Reyna! Go, dude!
Go, dude. Get her. I definitely could have made this this lab a little bit easier to run around in, but whatever. Where are you, Reyna? You're probably at the spot that I thought there was going to be a unique spot for me to look at. All right, come on. Oh, I guess not. Well, a little bit further back.
Reyna, where did she go? Reyna!
I'm sorry, running off like that. Guess what? I think I kind of remember this place. I don't have any actual memories, but the smell of the wind, the softness of the earth, it feels so old and familiar. How long do you think this tree's been here? 1,000 years? Maybe 2,000? Me, I'm from 700 million years ago. Just like my mother. Far, far older than this tree.
Reyna.
Do you think my mother loved me, Claude? She seemed like she was preoccupied with research every waking moment of her life. Do you think she chose her research over me?
My mother was the same way. Before she got married, she was a Federation officer. Then she married my father and gave birth to me. After that, though, she went back to her research career. She was at the forefront in the field of symbol science. But she never abandoned me. Her family and her career were both important to her, and she gave everything she had to them. She once told me that she just couldn't bring herself to give up one or the other. I think your mother must have been the same way, Reyna. She loved you and her research so much that she couldn't bring herself to give up either. I think that's the way she lived her life, Reyna.
Yeah.
You don't
It's
have
called
to beat
work-life
yourself up over
balance.
it. I know I've
It is a
gotten pretty
difficult
depressed
thing,
over things in my
but you
past
can
too.
accomplish it.
Don't try to hold it all in if you can't do it. That's what all...
Claude.
Reyna.
You know, this place reminds me of the Sacred Forest.
Maybe that's why you like the Sacred Forest so much. It reminds you of this place.
Maybe.
Feeling better?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You must be having it tough about your father too, Claude.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm sure he wouldn't want me being sad over him. I don't think he would anyway. We better get going. Everyone's waiting for us.
That's kind of a weird way to just shrug off your dad's death. Not a fan of that.
You wouldn't, would you, Dad?
Access to symbological weapon research data requires authorization. Please enter access code 3248 9976 2168 9934 BZQF. Access code confirmed. Please retrieve data chip.
I'm sorry I ran off like that earlier.
No, Reyna. I'm the one who should apologize for showing that to you in the first place.
It's all right. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't surprised. But one way or another, I just had to know.
Yes, I suppose so. Well, we've got the data. Let's go back to Armlock.
Alright. Somebody gonna create this weapon
So
for
does
us?
that data chip have any hints on how to defeat the 10 Wise Men, Mayor?
No, I think it's more like some kind of blueprint. For what, though, I couldn't tell you.
So now what?
Don't worry. I've got an expert here in town. She'll be able to analyze the data chip for us. Her house is right over there.
You're inside of a small room. How can you say the house is right over there? All right.
Good to see you again. Everyone, this is Dr. Mirage.
Oh, drop the introductions. What do you need anyway? Piling all these people into my house like this?
Doctor, I'd like you to analyze the contents of this atomic disk for us. It looks like the blueprints for some sort of weaponry, but that's about all I can make of it.
What, you want me to build those weapons for you? Are you sure you're aware of what you're saying, Mayor? Even if we made these, it'd be strictly forbidden to use them in warfare. Of all the people in the world, you should know this better than anyone else.
This isn't a rhetorical debate any longer, Doctor. The 10 Wise Men are about to unleash the symbol of annihilation.
The symbol of annihilation? How did that get into the hands of the 10 Wise Men?
We don't have time to worry about that. We need you to figure out these weapons and build them for us, Mirage. I know you can do it. Here's
Let's
the
do it.
disc.
I suppose I can ask you for immunity from prosecution then, Mayor.
Follow me.
All right.
This is incredible. They're powerful enough to blow away a small moon, much less the 10 Wise Men.
What are?
What else? Can't you see them on the monitor?
It's a sword.
That's just a sword, isn't it?
Well, they look like normal weapons, but they're made from anti-proton matter.
Anti-proton matter?
I thought that antiprotons couldn't exist in a stable state inside a normal space.
You've done your homework, but the device in these blueprints is what makes that possible.
Lucky for us, the 10 Wise Men aren't aware of the existence of these anti-proton weapons, nor the Symbological Weapons Laboratory either. I think we can use these weapons to cut through the defense field they've developed.
Just one catch. We don't have the materials we need. We need a supply of Leah metal to stabilize the antimatter.
Leah metal?
There's been a deposit of Leah metal in Manet Cave since the Old Need era. That's the only supply on the whole planet.
Sounds like it's time to go mining then.
It's not gonna be that easy, my friend.
What do you mean?
Manet Cave was moved here from another planet as part of the energy need creation process.
The cave's home to an extremely rare family of monsters with bodies made out of ore. They're called Barkians, and they're all but indistinguishable from rocks. They don't have any offensive mechanism. They're just made for defense. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that Manet Cave itself is made from the bodies of Barkians.
So in other words...
Basically, the Barkians themselves are the Leah metal we're looking for.
And the more mature and strong the Barkian is, the purer the Leah metal will be.
So we can't get our hands on the Leah metal unless we defeat one of the Barkians?
That's not all. If we want to make this stuff, we're going to need the purest Leah metal we can find. Defeating a bunch of little ones won't cut it, I'm afraid. We need a big, mature Barkian. Of course, it might wind up being more dangerous than the 10 Wise Men.
So where's Manet Cave?
Doubtful.
Well, if we don't do anything, then the 10 Wise Men are going to take over the universe, aren't they?
Claude.
He's right.
It's too early to give up yet.
All right. Manet Cave is on the island just west of Armlock. I'll need to give this to you.
Cool, now I can
You'll
finally get
need
in.
that to get into the cave.
Good luck, everyone.
All right. You don't have anything for me. You don't have anything for me. Because the 4-sword plus isn't any good. Alright, I'm gonna try the guild one more time really quick. And probably call it a night from there because I am starting to get exhausted. Oh yes, we do have new guilds. So let's just grab these. And I can probably report some. Dueling, no, not dueling suit. I need battle suit. Alright, so I think this is where we're gonna call it for the night. And pick back up. Probably next week. I doubt I'll be able to stream before next week. So next Thursday night, we'll continue on with some more Star Ocean and head to Mine Cave and mine some ore, and then we'll see from there. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for coming in, and if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. And you know, if you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate a like and hit that subscribe button. As like I was saying earlier, I'm gonna be trying to come up with some more content, and then you know, continue on with the shorts as well as other YouTube content beyond just re-uploading my VODs from Twitch. So anyways, I hope everybody has an awesome night and amazing week, and we'll see you all next week. Thank you. Bye.